So there's a chef with an Instagram page, a hydroponic herb garden. It might not be what you would expect from a small Minnesota high school.
We are highlighting innovations in our state's busiest restaurants this month, our schools. This mid-morning we head way to western Hennepin County. DeRusha Eats at Rockford High School. It is early Tuesday morning, and the only real sounds in Rockford High School's cafeteria come from the sizzle of Chef Harlan Edelman's mirepoix.
I know when I went to school, there's always two choices, take it or leave it.
It's soup and sandwich day, but this soup doesn't come from a can. It's made fresh here with an assist from every student who goes through the line. You got to pick what you wanted in your soup?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
They add those veggies, tomato with basil, jerk potatoes, charred broccoli.
You know, they care about what they're putting into their bodies and what they're eating, and they want to have say in that.
And you guys do have a lot of choices in there, right?
Yeah, there's always multiple choices.
Choosing veggies and fruits.
You always get the chef's line?
All headed by a chef who came from hotels and restaurants and has his own student following on his Instagram page.
The energy is fantastic. I love it. The kids are wonderful. When I was hired, I was told that I would be like the cross between a rock star and Santa Claus. And some days it's absolutely true.
Harlan actually works for Minnesota food service company Taher. They run cafeterias in schools and offices around the country.
They have a lot of experience about what works for school lunches, what doesn't.
They also have partnerships like with Fork Farms, the Wisconsin company that makes this hydroponic garden.
That's about as fresh as it gets when it's grown 30 feet away.
Rockford's Ag and FFA students help maintain the plantings of lettuce and herbs. No dirt, it's all grown in water.
One day he cut it all up and then made like fresh salad for us with strawberries, and it was really good.
Taher also connects Rockford middle school kids with local farmers, like for this fall corn fest.
They can see how it comes from the field to us to husking it, and then from a standpoint of fixing it, and then they get to eat it for lunch.
From the celebrity chef to the innovative garden, just one more way school lunch in Rockford is nothing like it used to be.
Come on, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? That's a pretty good looking soup.
It was a very good tasting soup, too. We brought one of our producers here from CCO, Mike Haberman, who graduated from Rockford High School in 2007. Because when I told him I was doing a story about his former school, he was like, school lunch at my school was terrible. He couldn't believe it. It was, so many choices, and that cafeteria with all the windows, like really
soup
nice.
looked amazing, by the way.
It's awesome. Well, you'd think they'll feel better in the day and be more focused because they get this great food.
Yeah, right.
And all the colors of those veggies, they're just stunning.
And bear in mind, this is not a rich school. This is not a fancy school district,
right.
about 500 kids in that school district. So it just shows like the innovation that's happening and the kind of quality you can do even in a relatively small operation.
Not like the pizza and fries.
I know, yes. I love the chef saying he had two choices, take it or leave it.
Right.
Which is exactly.